Ms. Calloway, the defendant is your ex-boyfriend. You claim that you lived together, he was assaultive, he was nasty to you, you finally got rid of him, and that he owes you for rent, he damaged property, and he stole your TV.
Yes.
He's counterclaiming because he says you had him falsely arrested and he had to turn himself into the police. Those charges were ultimately dismissed.
Yeah.
When did you move in together, Miss Calloway?
He lived with me at my old address, but officially on my lease was October 1st.
And when did you finally get rid of him?
When I got the restraining order, because he was on the lease.
Date?
Like, January 22nd. That was when the restraining order was granted.
When did he move?
What happens when an argument between two former partners turns into a courtroom battle? In this Judge Judy case, Leanna is suing her ex-partner John over several disputed issues, including unpaid rent, damaged property, and a television set. Leanna claims that John owes her money and damaged some of her belongings, including her purse and cell phone. She also argues that a television in John's possession was actually given to her as a gift, but Judge Judy immediately starts questioning the details. When the television issue comes up, the judge learns that John was the person who actually paid for the television. Leanna may believe it was hers, but belief alone is not enough to prove that the television was permanently given to her. Judge Judy therefore dismisses that part of the claim, but the case is far from over. John has his own accusation against Leanna. He claims that he was falsely arrested for domestic violence and wants the court to hold her responsible. However, his own testimony is about to create a major problem for his argument.
Move out.
That was the day the police escorted him out.
So he lived there October, November, December, and January.
Mm-hmm.
How much did he pay in October? How much did you pay in October?
I didn't pay anything in October. That was her disability money for...
Because what?
That was her money for 2 months that she saved up.
Were you working in October?
Yeah.
What were you doing with your money?
Roofing and construction,
Could you speak up and not mumble? I'm having trouble understanding you. My hearing and your mumbling is not a good thing.
I was doing roofing and construction and all. Any money that I did have always went to her. I was working with the landlord at the new place where my name was on the lease. I was working on the other 2 apartments for the landlord with the maintenance guy.
You mean in exchange for rent?
To take money off the rent, yes.
Well, did they take money off the rent?
Yep.
How much?
One time it was just 25 bucks for a little bit of help, 50 bucks next, and you know, so much.
Okay. What kind of work do you do?
Right now, I'm looking for a job.
What were you doing in October?
I have disability for migraines.
So you don't work? How
No.
much disability do you get?
I get between $800 to $900 a month.
How long have you been getting disability for migraines?
A couple of years now.
If you're getting very bad migraines, you shouldn't stay in an abusive relationship. That's not good for your headaches.
Nope, it ain't.
Now, let's talk about damaged property. What property did he damage?
Well, can I...
What property did he damage?
He lost my cell phone when he got drunk and slept in a doghouse, and he damaged my
Do you understand
property.
what you're saying? Help me.
He admitted it.
Help me.
He lost the cell phone and when he stayed in a doghouse.
Ask him about it. He's the one that admitted it in court when I got the restraining order.
Who slept in a doghouse?
Ask him.
Who did?
I did.
You slept in a doghouse. Well, what does that have to do with damaged property?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. So he lost my cell phone.
I don't care if you lost your cell phone. What else?
Okay, he damaged my property.
What property?
My purse, my apartment, and...
The courtroom takes a dramatic turn when John explains why he believes he was falsely arrested. According to John, Leanna should never have involved the police in their dispute. He presents the arrest as something that was unfair and unjustified, but Judge Judy begins asking questions about what actually happened during the confrontation. John eventually admits that on New Year's Eve, he broke Leanna's purse during an argument. That admission changes everything. Judge Judy points out that if John damaged Leanna's property during the incident, Leanna had a legitimate reason to contact the police. John may have believed that his arrest was unfair, but the judge wants to know whether Leanna had a reasonable basis for calling law enforcement. and based on John's own testimony, she clearly sees a reason. The judge makes it clear that you cannot simply claim false arrest when your own actions helped create the circumstances that led to police involvement. At this point, both sides have presented their arguments, but neither has managed to prove the case they came to court to win.
He hurt me.
Okay, you're suing him for 3 things: rent, damaged property, and the
TV.
final thing that you're suing for is a television set. What television set did he take and when?
When he was taken out of my home, I was gone with my boyfriend, and he took the television that he gave me as a gift and said it was a token for rent. And he said that in testimony.
Just a second. So it was a television that he paid for?
Yes, but he bought it for me as a gift and a token for rent.
Just a second. He bought it for you as a gift when?
I don't know the exact date.
Your case is dismissed. Now let's get to the counterclaim. Were you arrested for domestic violence?
Yeah.
Tell me how many days you spent in jail.
I stayed overnight until about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and right before court, they released me and said all charges
Did you call her from jail?
No. She asked me to call.
Shh. What?
She asked me to call.
Did you speak to her from jail?
No, I did not.
Okay. So she dropped the charges against you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you knew why you were in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why you were in jail. No, don't look there. Right here.
She called the cops on me when we went out on New Year's Eve.
You went out New Year's Eve and?
With her mother and her mother's boyfriend. Went first to Logan Bar. We were supposed to go eat, but her mom took us to the bar immediately. First thing we did was everybody had a shot. Me, her, and her mom's boyfriend. We had a shot each. Then from there, I had 2 rum and cokes. And
did you get drunk? High?
I'm explaining that to
happy?
you. I'm explaining that to you right now.
Great.
Happy, yeah.
Listen, Reader's Digest version for me, please.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put your hands on her or her property that night?
On her purse? Yeah, I broke her purse.
Well, that's why you were in jail. So she had a right to call the police. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Perfect. Your case is dismissed. Now, I wish you all well. Goodbye.
After hearing both sides, Judge Judy reaches a decision that neither party expected. Leanna came to court seeking money for rent, damaged belongings, and the disputed television. But the evidence does not establish that John was legally responsible for every item she claimed. The television claim especially falls apart because John was the person who paid for it, and there was no clear proof that he had permanently gifted it to Leanna. John's counterclaim also fails. He accused Leanna of causing him to be falsely arrested for domestic violence. But during questioning, John admitted that he had broken Leanna's purse during their confrontation. That admission gives Judge Judy a completely different perspective on the situation. In the end, the judge dismisses the claims from both sides. Neither Leanna nor John gets the victory they were looking for. The case is dismissed, and the courtroom dispute between the former couple finally comes to an end. It is another example of why, in Judge Judy's courtroom, accusations alone are never enough. What matters is what you can actually prove.